Hello guys, a very good morning. This is Chris from Teqstories and I hope everyone is doing good. So today we are just going to see about the virtual machine, how to deploy the virtual machine inside Azure portal. And you can just see this is my home page here. And if I just want to launch a virtual machine, type it here like virtual machine and you'll be just getting this one. You can just go down and launch by here. So in order to create a virtual machine, you just need to have a subscription and then you just need to have a resource group, the subscription resource group, and then to a resources. Okay, so this one I will just name it as subscription. This is my resource group and this is my VM. I will just type it as VM, that is virtual machine. This is how we are just going to do, and I'm just inside my subscription. I do have a few resource group with me. If in case I just want to have a new resource group, I can just go ahead and create a new resource group. I will just name it as test. Okay, this is our test resource group. Okay, now you can just see here and just shown in the picture, you just got your subscription, and under the subscription you just need to have a resource group, and then you can just go ahead and place your virtual machine. Got it? And then you'll be just having here as the virtual machine name, and I will just type it as VM. So we have just named it as the virtual machine VM, and in this resource group where we just need to place our resource group, kind of which region, that is the types of data center. If we just want to place in US West or the US East, you can just go ahead and place it here. If I just click on the US East, I'm just going to place my resource group inside of my US East data center. Got it? And now, so what does the data center means here is, you can just see here, if I just type the Azure data centers, you'll be just having a number of regions available and also in which countries the regions are located. So you can just see here, we are having many regions all around the world. Okay, this is all the regions. If you just want to place in India, you can just go ahead and place it here. And if you just want to place it in US East, West, or any other thing, it's all up to you. Alright. So I'm just coming here. I will just try to create my resource group inside US East data center. Alright. If you just want to place high available system, you can just choose the availability set. We can just set up with no infra redundancy required. Alright. So at this time, I'm just going to take a normal one. Let's take Windows 10 Pro version. Let's see how it is just going to deploy here. And if you're just wanting to go ahead and browse many things, we're just getting many images here. You can just go ahead and choose anything that is required for you. If you just want to have a Ubuntu, you'll be just getting here. If you just want to have a Windows 2012 or Citrix or Oracle database and much more, you'll be just having many images here available for you. Alright. We can just go ahead and stick with the Windows 10 Pro, and also coming up to here, just automatically choose the standard DS1 version 2 with 1 CPU with 3.5 GB of memory. So at this time, you just need to note down one thing. Price is 6079.53 per month. If I'm just going with the India, you can just see here, it just increased. Not every data center and not every services are going to cost you the same. And if you just wanted to go down and choose the size as well, you can just select size. All the sizes available in the Azure for this data center. Also see here, it is just available in the East US. If you're just going with the India or some other data center, these things might be just going to be varied, because not all the data centers have all the features and same pricing. Alright, we are just going with the username as the Azure user, and I will just give my password, and then we are just getting into disks. And coming to disk, it is saying like what are the types of disk you just need to have. That is the premium SSD or HDD. So kind of that things. If we are just going with the standard HDD, you'll be just getting a message like the selected VM size supports premium disk. We recommend premium SSD for the high IOPS. Okay, so as of now, I will just go with the premium SSD as well. So that's it. And coming to encryption is taken care by the Azure by default. Coming to networking, also you just need to note one thing. Whenever you're just creating a virtual machine, it will be just placed inside the virtual network. So consider this one as your VNet, that is virtual network. You're just going to place your virtual machine inside the virtual network. Okay, you'll be just having VM. Without the virtual network, they can't just go ahead and we can't just go ahead and place our virtual machine. Now you can just see here, I haven't created anything. By default, it has been just created. So coming to the subnet, it is just also creating a subnet for us, and inside the subnet, it's just going to place our virtual. We just need to have a public IP to get inside our virtual machine, because we are all public for the Azure. Alright, and then you can just see here what are the inbound ports we just need to allow, as we just already allowed here, that is 3389. let's just stick with that one. Also, you'll be just having a load balancing. If you just wanting to use the load balancer here, we can just go ahead and use this one, but as of now we're just going to create only one virtual machine, so there is no need of creating the virtual machine, load balancer. That's it. You'll be just charged like 8.3281 INR per hour, and that's it. We are just getting a basic overview what are the things we have just selected, and if I just click on create, it's just going to validate and it's just going to create the virtual machine for us. Okay, let's wait for the things to be completed. All right, now you can just see here our deployment has been completed. Go to resource. I'll be just getting inside my virtual machine, and inside the virtual machine you can just see here what are things I have just choose here. I just choose my operating system as Windows. As of now, this is what the size. It has one virtual CPU with 3.5 GB of memory, and you can see here you'll be just getting a public IP here. If you just want to go down and connect with this machine, you just need to have this public IP to go down and connect here. And also what are things created, I will just walk you through the resource group, and I will just show you what are things we have just created. And now see, we have just created only the virtual machine, and behind the scenes it just created the virtual network. And actually we have just created this one, the storage account, and then we just created the virtual machine, and also it just created the virtual machine public IP, and also the network security groups, and the network interface card, and the disks. Behind the scenes it's just creating things for us. So I will just go inside the virtual machine. You can just see here I'm just going to download this one. I'm just going to click on connect, and it is asking for the credentials. I'm just going to give the username and the password. Okay, now you can just see here this is asking for the certification, so I will just click on S here. So that's it. We are just getting inside to this public IP. Now we can just see here everything is just giving me a choose private setting for your device. And with this device, for example, if you just wanting to use your computer as your personal computer, also you can just go ahead and use here. So according to you, you can just go ahead and use any kind of virtual machine. So that's it for today's session, and I hope it was a good session for you. Let's meet up by another session. Alright guys, bye bye.